Hello and welcome to Sagi-Centric, formerly known as Table and Sky. At this channel, we will be doing all Sagittarius readings all the time. So if you're a Sagittarius, welcome or welcome back. Now let's get started with your reading today. Today we're going to look at how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you. So how is the person on Sagittarius's mind currently feeling about Sagittarius? Let's see. Okay, we've got thankful and surprise. Okay, interesting way to start things off. Saggy, if you don't mind me calling Sagittarians Saggy. I always thought that was just so cute. So your person is feeling thankful right now about something having to do with you. Hopefully what it is exactly will become more clear to us as the reading goes on, but this is a very positive way to begin the reading. The surprise card is indicating that maybe you'll be surprised to know that they feel thankful for you or thankful for something having to do with you. It could also be that they are surprised at how thankful they feel about you or something having to do with you. So let's see what else we can find out here, Sagittarius, about your person's feelings for you currently. How are they, this person on Sagittarius's mind, currently feeling about Sagittarius? Okay, so we have the woman, and we have the artist. Okay, so this person is feeling like you, Sagittarius, are a very creative person, a very thoughtful person, a very intelligent person, someone who thinks before they speak, someone who takes the time to figure out what they're going to say before they say it, whether that's verbally or in writing. But this card here is highlighting writing in particular. So it could be that your person is feeling thankful for some message that you gave to them, some knowledge that you gave to them, something you said or specifically wrote to them. I'm going to assume it was recently, but I don't know. I mean, for some of you, maybe it was a long time ago. I don't know what your situation is. This reading, you should take it as it resonates and apply it to your situation as it fits. But yes, for some of you, maybe you haven't heard from this person in a long time. Maybe you were the last one to reach out to them. They're perhaps thinking about some important conversation or exchange, I should say, that you had with them. And again, the highlighting, this is highlighting a written something. So a text message, an email, heck, maybe even a postal letter if you're into that. But anyway, let's see what else we can find out here, Sagittarius, because this is interesting. I don't think I was really expecting that. So how is this person on Sagittarius's mind currently feeling about Sagittarius? Okay, we've got honors. Let me see if I can fit all of this into my frame. Let's move these down. Well, I guess it'll have to do. Okay, and peace. Okay, so this person is feeling special because they believe that somehow you are not upset with them any longer, or you want to make peace with them. They feel like they have, I was going to say won the argument, which is interesting because we were talking about some kind of exchange that you had with them, even though I suspect that it's a one-way kind of communication, a written communication. But maybe the fact that you wrote to them or said whatever it is you said to them made them believe that they now, I don't want to say have the upper hand, but at the very least they feel like the problem, whatever the problem may have been, is no longer such a problem. Or maybe it's not even a problem at all anymore. This person also, Sagittarius, is thinking about how to approach you and say their piece, which is to say it looks like they want to say something apologetic perhaps to you as well. So at the very least, they don't want to say anything inflammatory. They want peace in your situation. And right now, as I was saying, I mean, they are feeling thankful that perhaps you reached out to them. They've got some kind of sense here that things are changing for the better between the two of you, whatever the situation may have been in the past. I suspect maybe there's some issue here that you were having, or maybe that you're still having, because I'm not yet getting a sense that your person is communicating any of this to you, but they may be in deep thought about this and how to communicate to you, maybe how to reply to you. So let's see what else, Sagittarius, here we can find out. So this person on Sagittarius's mind, how are they currently feeling about Sagittarius? Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords. Ooh, and we've got the Empress. Okay, Sagittarius, so this person is very much seeing you in a high light, and they feel like they want to make you their partner, their romantic partner, their life partner. This is very serious here. It's not a casual fly-by-night, just passing the time, Ms. Right Now type of energy. This is a to have and to hold from this day forward, etc. Though I should say, you know, not everybody is interested in a formalized marriage, so I don't know if your person is. You would know that maybe if you know them well enough, if you've spoken about any of this, or you just have the sense of it. But they are perhaps secretly thinking about being with you in this way. Now, I have to mention, Sagittarius, that for some of you, maybe this person is with another someone. Maybe they are already spoken for, so to speak. In such case, it looks like they want to figure out how to get away from that person. And so being in deep thought here that I was talking about before isn't just about you, perhaps it's about this third party. If that fits your situation, you will know it. So this is not meant to be a surprise or a shock to anyone. Again, different people watching will have different situations, but I wanted to throw that out there because that is certainly coming through as a distinct possibility. Meanwhile, though, their thoughts of you are probably being kept under wraps. As I was saying before, it looks like they're keeping their cards close to their chest, so to speak. But there is a sense of thinking and planning that involves you and, if applicable, this third party who they seemingly want to get away from, it looks like. All right, so let's see what else. What else, Sagittarius? This is interesting. So how is this person currently feeling about Sagittarius? This person on their mind, how is that person feeling about Sagittarius? We have Crossroads. It says important choices, life-changing decisions. Choose wisely. Your next step matters. So Sagittarius, we were just talking about how this person is in deep thought, trying to figure out how to approach you, how to come towards you, how to make peace with you. How they are perhaps secretly planning something serious with you, or at least wanting to move towards something serious with you, and at the same time maybe needing to figure out a plan for how to move away from a third party if applicable. So that's really something there that came out to confirm what we were saying. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we've got, and by the way, I should mention, I don't usually do reversals, but this deck right here, I find works so much better with reversals, because that way the energies are more balanced, I'll say, because, you know, you got some um, problem-oriented decks like this one, and then you've got some very um, positivity oriented decks, and so this one is, as I said, I mean, it's um, not giving the most balanced, I think, possibilities unless you do reversals, which I found. So that's why I'm doing reversals. Otherwise, if you've watched this channel before, which was formerly known as Table and Sky, then you know I don't do reversals, but this deck is an exception. So getting back to the reading, sorry about that. Here we have Trust the Signs in reverse. So trust the signs, paying attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, following intuition, and message received. This is in reverse, which means that your person is not trusting the signs. They are not paying attention to whatever guidance the universe is trying to put in front of them. Okay, they're not listening to the universe speaking clearly. They may feel that the universe is not speaking clearly or at all. They are suppressing perhaps their intuition, and I suspect it has to do with this kind of logical approach here I was referring to. I don't think I called it logical, but this person is thinking and planning and plotting, and that's a lot of mental energy here. So it could be, oh, and I should mention, let me just mention, so I'm talking about logical energy. So there is some air coming through here. That would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. It could be sun, moon, rising, or something like that. It doesn't have to all be sun signs, but yeah, if you know what your person's moon or rising sign placement is, I wouldn't be surprised if it was not an air sign. But we also have Taurus showing up here, and so your person could be a Taurus. Okay, let's see, what do I want to do next? Okay, here we go. Right, so actually, before I go on, I did say this person is not following the signs, and then I talked about how they're being logical. And so the reason they're not following their intuition is because they're trying to follow their rational, logical mind, and the rational, logical mind may be having trouble trying to figure out what the best way to extricate themselves from, you know, another relationship, if that's your story, or how to approach you at all. Again, I don't know what the issue was before that maybe created the distance or even just silence, but your person is really wanting to get things right, and so they're trying to rely on their own intellectual ability to arrive at the best way to move forward. And so they're just taking this, like I said, a very logical approach, when in reality it would help them to lean into their intuition and pay attention to what the universe is trying to tell them, because then they won't feel so maybe stuck or confused or afraid. Because this card here, this Seven of Swords, this person looks pretty scared, actually. They're scared to reach out and grab that sword that's right around the corner, the sword of truth that will help them to move forward with their plan, whatever it is. And the plan does seem to be, as I said, if there's a third party, to move away from that third party, and your person may be struggling with that because of, again, logical, practical considerations. I mean, there may even be children involved here. We got this Empress. So let's continue, Sagittarius. So the person on your mind, how are they currently feeling about you, Sagittarius? Okay, we have the clouds. And we have the mice. Okay, so this here, again, all that mental energy coming through Sagittarius. Your person is stressed and confused about how to proceed. They know they want to. There's an intuitive awareness, I think, of what they ought to do here, but they are afraid and they're getting stuck in this, what do they call it, analysis paralysis. Probably because they maybe don't want to hurt the third party, or they don't want to make a mistake coming forward and put their foot in their mouth and make everything worse. Again, I don't know what your situation is or was, but if there's a dispute, an argument, or something like that that happened and they need to apologize for, they are so worried that they're not going to get it right that they just stay quiet. But it is very much on their mind. It's causing them a lot of anxiety, actually, because they know, again, their intuition is telling them one thing and they're trying to suppress it. They're just trying to listen to the rational mind, and they're just getting all confused and hung up in that loop. All right, let's see. So the person on Sagittarius's mind, how are they currently feeling about Sagittarius? Oh, well, this card hasn't come out in a while, but let me do this here for the sake of YouTube. This is La Beep Pick. Okay. Hello, it's been a while since we've seen you card. Okay. And we have Los Bitcoins. Well, now, those areas, that's kind of an interesting message there. So this person may be because of their attraction to you. They are very much feeling their physical attraction to you, and they just don't know what kind of outlet is available for these feelings, because they are stuck, like I told you, stuck in their head. So they're not following their intuition, and they're certainly not taking, it looks like, any clear, decisive action in the 3D. Just a lot of thinking, and I think here, fantasizing. They may want to do something to grab your attention and make it clear to you that they have this attraction to you, this physical, sexual attraction to you. But again, they don't know, quite what they would do. They just want to make a splash. And this is sitting uncomfortably against the need, perhaps, to apologize, to make things right. It may be that your person is just not really that emotionally oriented, like feelings. They don't know how to discuss their feelings or share their feelings or put their feelings into words. And maybe they're more so of an action-oriented type, and so they do best when they can just show someone how they feel instead of talking about it or writing about it, even though, as I said, it does seem like there's a lot of mental energy here. And so I stand by the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy that we're seeing here, in addition to Taurus. So that's interesting. If your person is actually kind of a mix of earth and air, we can see why they might be getting kind of hung up here. So let's see. Let me just draw a couple more cards here before we close out your reading, Sagittarius. So this person on your mind, how are they currently feeling about you? Okay, we have bad attitude. Okay. Let me see. I'm running out of space, Sagittarius. And falling in love. Okay, so your person apparently has a bad attitude about falling in love, and I'm assuming that's because of, previous experiences that maybe didn't work out quite like your person wanted, or it was just bad. It felt bad. Like I said, your person maybe isn't so oriented towards talking about feelings, sharing feelings verbally, and so they may be uncomfortable with the feelings altogether. So they have a bad attitude about falling in love, but it could be that they are, they have fallen for you, and they are just stuck trying to figure out how to move towards you. I should mention a song that came to mind here. There's a song, I believe it was called I Don't Want to Fall in Love. I will link that in the description. It goes something like, I don't want to fall in love. Love cuts just like a knife. You make the knife feel good. I'll fight you till the end. So this is a very resistant energy here, like very resistant to falling in love, but that seems to be maybe in the air here, like the fact that they're willing to make some changes or concessions. Maybe that's not something they usually do. I get this stubborn energy here, like they don't want to be the one to come forward and say I'm sorry or anything like that, but maybe because of the way they feel about you, they want to make some exceptions, or they find themselves coming to a place of making some exceptions. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is how your person is currently feeling about you. Thank you so much for joining me, on this video, and thank you so much for your support. If you're still here, if you're one of the OG subscribers, thank you so much. If you enjoy this video, please like the video. Feel free to comment, share. It all helps this video get out there so the other people on YouTube can see it. Again, thank you for joining me. And remember, now the channel is called Sagi-Centric, where we will do all Sagittarius readings all the time. Again, thanks for joining me. Goodbye.